Good afternoon, YouTube world. I'm your host, Paul Italia. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this content, smash that like button. So today is my pleasure to introduce my 8-man round robin 165-pound class that is going down Saturday in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Grandslam arm wrestling event, organized by Italia Arm Wrestling Promotions and Jim Coyle with the help of Matt Craig and Robert Kelly. What's up, guys? How you all doing tonight?
Doing well.
Doing good.
So we had a really great weekend of arm wrestling that just passed. We had some couple of great events and all. So kind of just want to touch on those real quick and wanted to find out, did everybody get to watch the East versus West card? We're going to start with Kane first. What'd you think of East versus West, organized by Engin Terze in Turkey?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing and fortunately was able to see each match without too many problems. And Paul Lynn, that match was insane. It was, I was kind of through the roof when I saw him pulling for USA, you know?
Oh yeah. What was your favorite match of the day?
I mean, for good grinders, probably Paul's match as well as Mike Todd.
Oh
And
yeah, that was
yeah,
a good one. That was with Revis from Georgia, and not too many guys knew him, but wow, dude, the guy is a beast, bro. Really put a show on. What a battle back and forth. Michael Todd came out freaking like the old monster, coming strong and got that first round win. You thought he had it all locked up. You're like, he's back. And then boom, I don't know what happened. Revis just, it just got crazy. Did you get to see it, Samuel?
I didn't see that match. I saw a couple of just like tidbits from the other matches. I saw Dave versus Gennady, which was a really surprised me.
Yeah, what does everybody think of that? Did you guys expect that? I mean, I thought that Dave was coming in and this was an easy day, easy money.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And there was something about Gennady like being injured or something like that. And I don't know if it was just the finger he broke right now, but was he saying that he was injured during his last few matches or something like that?
I'm not sure about that, but I did hear about the finger or something, right? Didn't he break a finger or something like that a couple like 2 weeks before, and he didn't tell nobody?
Whatever's going on, he looked really good.
Yeah, I gotta say, bro, he was a whole different person this time.
Yeah.
It was like the intensity, the rage, it was all there. But you know what? It didn't turn on until round 3. Those first 2 rounds, I thought, oh my God, I thought what was supposed to happen. Dave's gonna go right through him. He was just breezing right through him. And then, Gennady, he went from like standing in the corner and them massaging his arm down to all of a sudden he was just like pushed the guy away and he just started pacing back and forth in that round 3. And that's when the lion came out, bro. I was just like, oh my God, what the hell? Just a switch just went off in his head. Jeff, what do you think of that, bro? Did you get to watch that match?
Yeah, I got to watch that one. It was a pretty good match. I figured Gennady, if he ever got it to the arm, he was going to be able to be in the match with him. And the third and fourth match, he got into that deep hook, and then so that's where I figured it was going to go.
Yeah. Now, Roman, what do you think now from this, bro? After seeing that, Gennady getting the win and all, it kind of like stirred up the whole like the world rankings and everything, and so what do you expect to happen? What match do you want to see next? Who do you want to see Gennady grip up with?
Oh, I mean, arm wrestling is just such a unpredictable thing. It all depends, like even from I'm not saying broken finger is just something easy to take, but just even, having a bad day can influence the whole match. But I mean, we don't have that many top 10 heavyweights. It's just so hard to gauge who should be next, because I just forgot who was it that he lost. Gennady lost just recently. Who was it?
Hermes.
Hermes.
Oh,
Hermes.
Hermes, yeah. And he's not, like born super heavyweight. So like, how do you even gauge? Like, I think Vitaly Laletin should be somewhere in the picture now. Maybe Gennady and Vitaly. I don't know. It can be basically whoever you try to match in top 10 will be really interesting match, and I would say it just will depend from the. I think running a poll, just ask the audience, because ultimately it's not about the opinion who should be winning. It's about who's gonna look great in the picture.
You're right. You're right. And this kind of stirred up everything, because before this we had Dave Chafee was at number 4 in the world. So now with that being with Gennady winning, I don't really see who you could put exactly in each spot between 4 and 7. You
Correct.
got to have a mix of guys in there. So 4 guys that come to mind would be Hermes, Alex Kudecha, Dave Chafee, and Gennady. But there's
Yeah.
nowhere you could just say clearly this is number 4 and this is why, because each one of them has a win over the other, and then this guy lost to this guy. It was like
Yes.
there's no clear cut guy. So we're gonna have to really break into that 4 to 7 position and see. I would love to see like Gennady against Alex, or you know what I mean, or Hermes. Who's another one? Hermes versus who hasn't he gone against yet? Was it Dave? Hermes hasn't gone against Dave yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be a good match. Correct. Or if they will do a round robin thing, that will put them on the list pretty good.
So listen to that. Engen Thursday, if you're listening, maybe a round robin next one. Maybe introduce that into the East versus West. We haven't seen that yet. That could be interesting. Or
Yeah,
maybe,
that will be a
Larry Wheels,
slaughter.
King of Table, something like that going over in Dubai. That'd be interesting. But I want to introduce everybody. Ricky Ramos came into the room as we were talking. What's up, Ricky? How you doing, brother?
How's it going? I'm doing real well lately.
Hell yeah,
Very
brother.
well, and preparation for what we got going on. Feeling good. So I hope the rest of you are as well.
Nice, nice. So we were just just talking about the East versus West and this past weekend's events and everything. But what I wanted to do is I just want to go through the room right now and just get an introduction of who you are, how long you've been pulling, and where do you live. So I'm going to start off at the top, and I want to start off with Kane. Kane, can you just give us a little introduction, brother?
Yeah, my name's Kane. I've been pulling for just like 2.5 years. So an event like this is definitely a big ask, but that's what I love about it, Take on the bigger guys, level up faster, learn a few things, and who knows. I'm from Lake Arrowhead, California.
Nice. Very cool, bro. Cali boy, another Cali person in the house. Jeff, what's up, brother? Can we get a little introduction?
Yeah, my name's Jeff. Been pulling, I think, a little over 4 years. I live in Flippin, Arkansas, and just really trying to get up that rank from now.
Yeah, well, nice to meet you, Jeff. And you're looking pretty solid. Fucking, let's see a bicep, front bicep pose, brother. Uh-oh, you guys better be scared Saturday, bro. He's looking ready. So, Roman, what's up, brother? Let's get
Hey,
your
what's up,
little
guys?
introduction, my man.
Yeah, my name is Roman. I'm originally from Ukraine. Lived in the United States since 2014. Have been pulling since 2008, I believe. Maybe 2007, but I do believe my first national as junior was in 2008. So I can't really pinpoint the exact year. And it's been off and on. Basically, summer off, and then I would train again for nationals. I live in central Iowa currently. And like I was just talking to Pavlo, he called me basically an hour ago. and we were talking about arm wrestling, that you can start, but you can never quit. So
Once you're hooked, you're literally hooked.
yes, correct.
That's it. Ricky, what's up, brother? Let's get your introduction, bro.
How's it going? Well, my name is Ricky Ramos, born and raised in Southern California. I've been arm wrestling about, I want to say 8, going on 9 years now with Alpha Empire out of San Bernardino, California. Currently, I'm residing in Irvine. I just moved to Irvine, California from Montclair. So there's a bit of a distance from me and my team right now, but I'm still making it every Sunday at noon, still there grinding it out, just looking for the number one spots pretty much. I mean, because there ain't no point to this unless you're really going for the top. So yeah, I mean, my thing is finding the best guys and going after them with everything I have, even if it takes something out of me,
Yeah. Well, thank you and welcome, brother. Sam, what's up, brother? Let's hear your introduction.
My name's Sam Taylor. I'm from Granby, Missouri, small town. I've been pulling for about 4 years, I guess. 3 years. And yeah, I'm just hoping to learn a lot from this, hoping to get stronger, meet some new people. Yeah, do as best as I can.
Oh yeah, bro. Corey, what's up, brother? Let's get your introduction, my man.
What's going on, man? So I'm Corey, and I'm here. We're local, just about 25 minutes from Tulsa. So this is my hometown advantage this time. But I've been doing it since about 2017, and haven't competed since October. So this is a good jump start to get back. And looking forward to seeing some of the guys on here that I've had some bouts with. So it'll be a good time.
Hell yeah, guys. So just wanted to touch on a couple of the past weekend's events, some of the super matches that stuck out to me. One of them being in Texas, went down in Dallas. It was Corey the Gorilla West pulled Ryan Espy from Canada left hand. Now this was a big shocker to me. Not so much that Corey got the win, but in the fashion that he did. It was a very dominating win, and it's Corey's made a statement yesterday. So did you guys get to check out that match, and what were your thoughts on it? Kane, start off with you, brother.
Well, I mean, I've only heard a little bit about it. It's not only been a busy weekend for me, but for arm wrestling, there was just so much going on this weekend. I didn't really catch that one until, you were telling me about where to check it out. From the way I understand, Corey is pretty dominant in this, right?
Yeah, very dominant. Like it was, I didn't expect that. It was crazy.
Right. I mean, and that's how it went with Mike too, right? Mega Mike.
Yeah, both matches with Mega Mike also. And then I also want to throw in there the month before we were at my Louisiana state championship event, and Corey West again went against Carl Stanley, left hand. We all know Carl Stanley is the man left hand in Florida, Superman. He went right through him. Then he went through Krasimir, which, that's world level, next level. I mean, it looked like Krasi wasn't even pulling him. He was very dominating. So Corey is on a tear with both hands, left and right, and he's really leveling up and showing where he's at. Jeff, did you get to see any of those matches, brother?
Yeah, I got to see a little bit of them. Corey looked really strong, so I got to see the one between him and Ryan.
Yeah, were you expecting that to happen? Like, who
No,
did you think was going to win?
I thought Ryan was going to win pretty convincingly. But
yeah, I got to say, from looking at all the groups and the forums, dude, I don't think nobody really was saying that Corey even had a shot. Everybody was saying he got that injury last time at TAL against Dave Chafee with his left. And, they're like, there's no way his left is going to be ready for this challenge and all. But I got to say, I'm a good friend of Corey. I'm in the inner circle and all. And, anybody that knows him, we know that left is probably his dominant arm. That thing is just unreal. And now everybody knows after yesterday's performance. Roman, what'd you think, bro? Did you get to see that match yet, or you haven't caught up to that one yet?
I haven't, unfortunately. But what I think about the match, that I think there is some kind of stereotype might be going in arm wrestling, that if there is a dominant person, whoever it might be, people assume that the opponent of this dominant guy wouldn't stand a chance. Like we're talking about Corey versus Ryan, and it just shows that it's simply not true, especially in arm wrestling, where I was saying that anything can be a factor, because sometimes a very deciding factor can be just that ready go moment where you can just win that.
I just got to say, Ricky, I want to hear what your thoughts, bro. Did you get to see that Corey West versus Ryan Espy match?
I didn't get to see now one bit of it, nor have I been online much this weekend. I've been busy making money, trying to take care of this trip, because it's gonna be a heavy trip out there, and I'm trying to have some fun while I'm out there. So so weekend was spent trying to make some money.
Completely understand that, brother, and it's for a great cause, man. Keep up the money chase, bro.
Yes,
and you definitely got a lot to catch up on, though. Like I was telling everybody else, I got on that East versus West last night around midnight, and I didn't go to sleep till 5 a.m. 4 hours and something. But oh my God, great quality arm wrestling matches. And then, like I said, that TAL event, also some really great matches. Definitely want to catch up on those. Sam, did you get to see that Ryan Espy and
I
Corey
didn't
West
see it, no.
match?
But
No.
as far as I can tell, Corey's on his way up, isn't he? I'd say he's the future of the super heavyweights.
Totally agree with that, brother. Totally. Corey, what are you thinking, bro? What do you think about Corey West?
Man, he's on fire right now. I would like to see him. I'd like to see him jump up there with keep pushing, man. I'd like to see him push for Cody Merritt. I want to see that left-handed. If Cody's healed up and ready to rock, that'd be good.
You just read my mind, bro. That was coming next. That
Man,
was coming
I know.
next.
I want to see it. So,
yeah, bro.
It's just styles make matches. His style just beat Ryan's this weekend. So.
The one thing I got to say, though, is I did an interview last week with Corey West, and we were talking, and Cody Merritt came up, and he did pull Cody Merritt. I don't remember if it was in a practice or an after pull. It wasn't in an actual match, but, he gripped up with him, and he said that it was a wake-up call. This was a little while back, though, and he said that he wasn't ready yet. He said that Cody is still a level above him. So,
Hey.
but I haven't spoke to him after yesterday's match with Ryan. He might have also realized he might have just leveled up himself. So I'm looking forward to getting him on interview this week, and we'll get the bottom of that.
Sweet.
Roman, did you get your service situated over there? Are we all good over there now?
I hope so. How does it sound now?
You sound better, bro. Hell yeah.
All right. Good deal.
There was another match that went down in Dallas, Texas that I got to make mention of. It's between two of my good friends, Brandon Elsessor, which we all know Brandon has been really going around the country and beating everybody right and left. He just had a great win against the legend Travis Bagent, left hand, which, kind of shocked the whole arm wrestling community back in January. So he was going against John Breda. And, this is two highly ranked guys in the 220 left-hand class, Breda being number 1. And I believe Brandon is either number 3 or 4. Well, they gripped up yesterday, and it was surprising. Brandon hit real hard first. It was like, boom. And Breda just an inch away from the pad just got real sticky right there. And that was it, bro. You just seen from that, like the control was just on the next level. You know, I kind of had my mouth dropped. You know, I was just like, wow, I really didn't expect Breda to really be that far above Brandon. Um, did you get to see that, Kane? Were you able to watch that one?
No,
No, you
I
didn't.
did that one, but yeah, Breda's a beast. I have seen him pull. Yeah, that's awesome to hear.
Oh, look who's in the house. Oh, just snuck in here. We got Matt Craig in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, my man? Matt, you got to fix your audio, bro. You're not on. You got to hook up your audio. I see the mouth moving, but I don't hear no noise. And usually with Matt the mouth, Craig, you hear a lot.
Bunch of arm wrestlers figuring out a Zoom. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
there you go, bro. We ain't rocket scientists over here. So there he is. What's up, Matty? Matt the mouth, Craig. How you doing, brother?
I am awake.
There
That's
you go.
not it.
Hell yeah. So Matt was yesterday, he was over in Dallas, Texas at the big TAL event. He got to see you did see it in person, right? Did you see the Corey West versus Ryan SB?
Man, hell no.
No.
I was
But
out
did you
chilling with
watch the
I was out
matches
at the
yet?
lake house.
You just went to the party and the after pull and all that shit.
I just went and hung out for a while, man. No, I didn't make it to the tournament.
Gotcha. What did you think? Did you get to see any of those matches?
Yes, I watched them live. Breda is well, and you heard it officially. I said Brandon's going to take the double L. I told you that before it happened. Dimitri was just a little too much. I watched him pull Robbie. I watched him pull other people. I knew. I was like, Dimitri's going to be a little too much, and Breda is just like next level right now. You know, I knew Brandon was riding a wave of confidence coming in, but I just had that feeling coming down to Texas, he was about to take the double L. And that's no disrespect to Brandon. That's just insane respect to Dimitri and Breda.
What's next for him? I mean, he's the number one spot right now, left hand 220 class in the hook rankings. Who would like to see him go against next? Like, you know?
Oh, he needs to go international. Breda needs to go overseas and pull. He needs to test himself with the hardcore rigid rules they have in Europe. He needs to go against those guys, and he needs to really get a measure of how good he actually is. Because right now, you know, he likes to say he would have destroyed Tom Nelson from, 2010. I don't know, because that was a whole different level of beast back then too. You know, could he beat some of the older guys that were, at 220 back then? That's impossible to say. But right now he needs to go compete internationally. He needs to be overseas somewhere.
Bro, you just got my interest with that. What do you guys think of Tom Nelson versus John Breda? I haven't heard that name in a long time. Tom Nelson.
Right now, Breda would crush Tom Nelson, even though Tom Nelson claims he's making a comeback. But the Tom Nelson that was around with that power and speed, the one that was beating John Brezink, the one that was beating Ron Bath and all those guys, and he was beating them right-handed, but his left was the nastiest in the country at 220 pounds. That would have been a hell of a match to watch. But no, I mean, that's, everyone has their ebbs and flows. Tom Nelson's like me. He tends to wear his emotions on his sleeve sometimes. So, which version of Tom Nelson we have right now, I don't know. That version of Tom Nelson that was training with Luke and Kenny Hughes and those guys, and that was, on Game of Arms, that was a monster at that weight. He was a titan at that weight. So, that would have been a hell of a match to see. Who would have won? I don't know.
Kane, I got to ask you that question, brother. What would you think of a Tom Nelson, John Breda match? Because I know you're a Cali guy.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, even coming from California, I've been pulling for 2.5 years, so what the hell do I know, anyways? But I mean, on paper, yeah, I mean, I agree with Matt. That seems like it would be the case. I don't know if Tom would be in the match, but I'm also in agreement with Roman in the sense that, number one, styles make matches. The day makes the match. You never know. And honestly, I've never pulled in a match with either guy. So, at such a high level that I wouldn't even know the difference. But yeah, I mean, on paper, probably Tom.
That Ricky, got to ask you the same question, brother. What would you think of a Tom Nelson, John Breda match after seeing Breda in action?
Honestly, it's a toss up because Breda got the strength going for him right now. He's on that hill climb. With Tom Nelson, I mean, just the amount of years of knowledge. I mean, you can't just gain that in the gym. I mean, he puts in some good hard work, and if he were to get focused, I think the match could really honestly surprise some people, and maybe go a little bit of back and forth. But as it sits right now, if it were to happen today, it would have to be Breda.